Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, coming at you this Friday afternoon from the broadcast booth overlooking the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. And if you can't tell, I'm in a good mood. It's been a very busy week since I came back from my international and domestic trips, and I'm ready to get my first weekend in New York City in quite some time under my belt. Let's get it started. It's nearly 4 o'clock. The markets are about to close. You know what time it is. It's happy hour in the Big Apple. Now, let me be the first to say this about today's trading session. It's all about President Donald Trump and the nation of China. Was there data? Yes. Did it really matter? Not much, because yesterday's massive 700-point slide was due to Trump, tariffs, and China. And today's early recovery and the seesaw afternoon is all because of the exact same reasons. So let's break it down a bit. Today's stocks higher, but on track to post a weekly decline as Wall Street continues to mull over China's response to U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods. Now, yesterday, President Donald Trump pressed ahead with his long-promised anti-China charges. The U.S. president signing an executive memorandum that will impose tariffs on up to 60 billion U.S. dollars in Chinese imports. Now, in response, China's Commerce Ministry proposed a list of 128 U.S. products as potential retaliation targets. This according to its own statement and its own website posted just this morning. Beijing's ministry said it will take measures against the 128 U.S. goods in 2 stages if it cannot reach an agreement with Washington, D.C. And it also added that it could also take legal action under the World Trade Organization's news. Now, this news, all coming after the U.S. stocks. Well, U.S. stocks yesterday, they fell sharply amid intensifying worries of a going back and forth trade war between the nations. The Dow Jones yesterday losing more than 700 points. The S&P 500, the Nasdaq down more than 2%. This while Asian stocks overnight taking quite the dive. The Shanghai Composite in China down 3.3%. The Nikkei in Japan down 4.5%. And in corporate news, tied to this situation, shares of Dow component Nike rising today, more than 3% after the company reported better than expected earnings. But Nike also got a big boost from sales in Greater China, which rose roughly 25% during the quarter. And when you combine all of this, Trump, tariffs, China, you have yourself a session where Dow Jones on the upside in the morning, seesawing in the afternoon, seesawing in the later afternoon. Let's take a look to see how the markets are shaping up to close out not just the session, but the week as well. And with that stated, kick back, relax. I'll see you guys all Monday morning for Modern Wall Street saying, stay warm, New York City. It still is, well, I think it feels like winter, but it's actually spring. I'm confused. I'm James Sweeney.